How you doing? Doing good? Fantastic. Welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited that you are here. Today, Peacock inspired look. Hello, but that's my normal, right? I don't know words. It's fine. If you could take a quick second, click the like button, subscribe, do all that jazz. Doesn't take anything. I really would appreciate it. While I was doing this look, I really loved how it was turning out. And I've decided that I need a beat face every single day this week. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then I'm sorry. But here it is. So if you want to see how I got this look and how I got my mug, stay tuned. I'll show you how I did it. All right, so of course, starting with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm having some issues with the lighting, it going orange, going bright, all that fun stuff. I'm using my Raw Beauty Christie Pure Palette. I'm not sure if you can still get it. If you can, I'll link it down below. I know they did their, I think everyone's just finally getting their palette. But anyways, I'm doing that Dusty Rose color as a transition color, and then of course I did the cream color all around my lid. So just doing that Dusty Rose just to kind of put a better base down. I actually started the day thinking that I was going to do something a little bit more neutral just because it's fall, but then I looked at the palette and really wanted to do something a little bit more creative. So I wanted to use those two colors, the green in the palette and the blue. I just really wanted to use those two colors, so that's where we are at. So just kind of going back and forth until I get to where I want. So going in with the more green color. It's hard to tell with the lighting, I'm sorry, but this is more of a tealish green color that I'm just going in all over my crease. I am going into the inner corner a little bit, but not a ton. As you can see, I pack it on the outside and drag it up to the inner corner. So it's really just getting the access product and I'm not packing it there, as you can tell. And then I will go in with the dark, or the blue, this very cobalt blue on the outer corner, and I really pack it in there. I just nodded to my boyfriend, he's in the room, or else I would have done a get ready with me. So just packing on and really until I get the colors that I want. And then like I said, I pack in the blue in the outer corner like I'm going to do right here, and then kind of swirl that around and blend that out. And then of course you'll see I'll clean up the outer edges, but I really wanted to get that blue pop in there. So hope you guys are doing great. You know, it's going to be a rough week for everyone at Disney. You know, as of right now, I haven't gotten a call, so, you know, still furloughed at this point. So, you know, but I think they've got a couple of weeks to kind of tell everyone. So I'll keep everybody updated about how that looks for me. I was just in South Dakota. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love South Dakota so much. I could definitely live there. Gotta get off I-90, go to the Black Hills or the Badlands. Right here, I'm just with a flat brush. I am putting that purple right in the center of my lid. I wasn't going to do this either, but I saw the purple and I was like, you know what? This could totally turn into a peacock look. So that's why I decided to add the purple. And that happens a lot where I don't necessarily plan everything that I'm going to do, and then I just kind of go with it. And now I'm going in with a kind of a shimmery beige, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's real glitter. It's right in the middle of the palette. I don't want to go over all the names because not everyone can get this palette, but you can definitely find these colors. So it's definitely just a lighter glitter. It's not a gold glitter. It's more of a champagne glitter, I guess is the best way that I could describe that. And I did wet my brush to make it pop a little more. And then I'm just going back and forth with the purple and the glitter until I get kind of that fade that I want. So that's what I'm doing here. Anyways, as you can see, that's just the technique that I'm doing, but I hope everyone's doing well. And let's go back to, like, South Dakota seriously is gorgeous. Went in the Black Hills, got to see Mount Rushmore, Sylvan Lake, which made me think like I was in National Treasure 2. Loved it. Got to climb around and kind of hike around all these rocks. So, all right, now I'm going in with the new e.l.f. Putty primer, which I really do like. It's a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas, but at like 1/8 of the price, and I really do like this. I'm just patting that in all over my face using my IT Cosmetics CC cream. I know it's really, really light, but I'm almost out of it, so I'm gonna have to go get more. But the nice thing is I'd rather have my foundation too light than, oh my gosh, it's so light, than too dark, because I can always use bronzer and things like that to darken it up. But yeah, I definitely look like a ghost here, so definitely need to get a better match when I go into Ulta next. And then using my Tarte Shape Tape, I am almost out of them, which is great, so I can start exploring a little bit more. Doing that on my under eye, kind of an in between the triangle and the dots kind of look, because I really wanted to have a true beat face today. I am baking to the gods today, so going in with my Coty Airspun loose powder and putting that under my eyes to really brighten them and set them. And then I'm going to put some on my forehead, my chin, and then I do put a line down underneath my cheekbones, like under where my contour would be, so above my jawline, but under where my contour is going to go. And then I'm putting extra, and I've really been liking this, is putting extra setting powder. I'm not necessarily baking, but really making sure there's setting powder in the crease of my nose, just because that's where I crease so bad. No matter what I do, that is just where my makeup breaks apart and just, it looks awful. So putting just a little bit of powder there has helped that tremendously, and I'm just packing on as much powder as I can right now, just because I really want to bake to the gods. So, and I don't always do this, you guys know this. I'm using my Winky Lux eyebrow pencil. This one's a bit thicker, so not really in there for detail work, but I love this pencil. It's in taupe, but the beautiful thing about this is it can go from like taupe to the color that you see here, depending on how hard you press. It's a very nice formula. It's not too soft, not too hard. It is the only thing from Winky Lux that I bought that I've been in love with, and I actually didn't buy this, I'm not gonna lie, I got it at FabFitFun. But I love this eyebrow pencil, especially if you want like a thicker, more pronounced brow. So I'll make sure that it's definitely linked down below, along with everything else that I'm using. So there's that, and then just fluffing that away with a fluffy brush. And then I always put a little extra powder on my neck, just because my neck, you know, I don't like it when it's sticky. Like, I can handle my makeup kind of being a little tacky, but not anything on my neck. So now I'm using the Starlit Studios eyeliner. I'm definitely going to do a wing here, and I want to make sure it's really opaque, so you can see me kind of doing that, because I am going to be putting on fake eyelashes today, which I don't always do, but you know. So just kind of follow that along, and you know, follow the cleanup line that I did. And then for my waterline, I'm using the Urban Decay. And how I do this, I don't know if you guys can really tell, is I kind of put the pencil and then I kind of blink slowly and drag, blink slowly and drag. Just because I have super sensitive eyes. Thank you, blue eyes. That's how I do that. So if you ever have me do your makeup, just be prepared that that's what I'm going to have you do, is blink while I drag. It's a little awkward when you're doing it on someone else, but it's fine. So I'm putting on some Monsieur Big or mascara, just so when I have my fake lashes on, they coincide a little bit better. And I did put my fake eyelashes on off camera because I have nails on and it took me flipping forever, so sorry. Using my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I am in love with this bronzer. I'm so glad I got it. My enabler, yet again, she was right. I hate admitting when I'm wrong, but oh my god, I love this thing so flippin' much. I'm so glad I spent the money on it. It was expensive, but worth it. So just going into my cheekbones, right under my cheekbones, and then really I'm putting a ton on my forehead just because, again, I really need to deepen up that foundation. So you'll see me go a little bit more ham than usual, just because I know I need it, and on my jawline, just because my foundation is so light. I really need a new shade, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking in my mirror when I was doing this and I was totally feeling myself. I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of have this like, heck yes, I got it. This is a great look. I really, really loved how these eyeshadow colors blended together and worked. I absolutely freaking loved it. I will probably do this forever. I loved it. Of course, using my Moon Prism palette. Manny MUA is no longer sold at Sephora, so I will link his website down below so you guys can get that as well. Oh, I love it so much. I love that palette. Again, one of my best purchases that I've ever had. And going in again a little bit ham and pressing that in because I wanted to look fierce. For my highlighter, I am using Blissful from Ofra, and again, usually I'd go one swipe with that, but again, I wanted to be beat to the gods, so I did 2, and then using it on my brow bone just to highlight that, and then put some in my inner corner as well, just to make those eyes pop a little bit more. Normally I'd go for a lighter color, but I was honestly just lazy and didn't want to open up a different makeup product. It's so dumb, but it's true. And then I'm using the Wet n Wild lip scrub because I forgot to do it before my makeup. Normally I do it before I do my makeup, and I usually put a lip balm down of some sort before I do my makeup, but I forgot. What I like about those sugar scrubs is if you do end up swallowing a little bit of it, it's not going to be toxic. And then of course using my Too Faced liquid matte lipstick in Queen Bee. I know people have their feelings about Too Faced, but I flippin' love this color. This is my go-to color always. I love it so much. And here is the finished look. I love how this looks. I haven't worn fake eyelashes in a minute, so that's fun, but I love how this green and purple and blue came together. I love it so much. And then of course my normal go-to lips. So again, like, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys on Monday for Makeup and Myth Mondays. And drive safe and make good choices.